Welcome to African Dream Motivation.
Mamady Doumbouya was born in the Kankan region of Guinea in 1980. He originates from the Mandinka ethnic group, which is the largest ethnic group in Guinea. He made it into the French army and held the rank of a corporal. He is an experienced military man who has served in missions in Afghanistan, Ivory Coast, Djibouti, Central African Republic, Israel, Cyprus, the United Kingdom, and Guinea. He is married to an European woman and has 3 children. He was also one of the 25 officials from Guinea who were threatened by the European Union over allegations of human rights abuses. Going back into history, Guinea had been under authoritarian rule for several decades in the 20th century, which was rescued by President Alpha Conde, who was the country's first president to be elected in a fully representative democratic election. As he assumed power, there were so many expectations, especially in the proper utilization of revenue from bauxite and other mineral endowment the country had. Even though President Alpha Conde made multiple attempts to improve upon the state of Guinea, several factors raised concerns, and the ordinary people of Guinea began questioning his leadership. President Alpha Conde was seeking ways to strengthen the army, so he established the elite military unit, which played a major role in protecting him. With Mamady Doumbouya's return to Guinea, his international accomplishments made it even easier to join the Guinea Armed Forces. He worked so hard for the country's intelligence service in Western Guinea. His contribution attracted a promotion to Lieutenant Colonel in 2019. He continued delivering beyond expectation, and in 2020 he became a colonel. Rising through the ranks, he began seeking more authority in the Special Forces Group. He continued his operations in Guinea and became a pillar in the Special Forces Group. By 2020, President Alpha Conde had successfully completed his second term, but he still wanted to be in power and refused to step down. He changed the constitution by a referendum which allowed him to secure a 3rd term. Despite the serious protests on the streets of Conakry, President Conde turned a deaf ear to the plea of his people. In the midst of all these catastrophes, the government decided to enforce an increase in taxes and reduce the spending on police and the military. But surprisingly, they increased funding for the office of the President and the National Assembly. All this occurred in August 2021 in an attempt to balance the budget. The President thought he had the total backing and control of the military, especially the elite military unit, but he was very wrong. While Colonel Mamady Doumbouya operated in the Special Forces, he was gathering intelligence on something even bigger. It was more like a revolution waiting to take the world by surprise. By 5th September, Mamady Doumbouya's master plan was ready to unfold. A coup started early in the morning on 5th September 2021 by the Republic of Guinea Armed Forces, who surrounded the presidential palace. Even though there was some confrontation from the pro-government forces, the mutineers, who appeared to be led by Colonel Mamady Doumbouya, overpowered them, which led to the capture and detainment of President Alpha Conde. As the news spread like wildfire, Colonel Doumbouya appeared on state television and declared the military takeover. He continued by saying that the National Committee of Reconciliation Development, CNRD, was now taking responsibility for the country. He explained that their abrupt takeover was as a result of the instrumentalization of the judiciary, the non-respect of democratic principles, the extreme politicization of public administration, as well as poverty and corruption. Colonel Mamady Doumbouya went on to justify the military action by quoting the former president of Ghana, Jerry John Rawlings, who said, "If the people are crushed by their elites, it is up to the army to give the people their freedom." 5th September 2021 leaves a footprint on African history as Mamady Doumbouya articulates a coup d'etat, leaving the future of Guinea in suspense. The question is, would this be like the Jerry John Rawlings 1979 revolution in Ghana, or the Omar al-Bashir's takeover in Sudan? As the mysteries unravel, the world will be watching how Colonel Mamady Doumbouya's leadership will strive or slacken.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, kindly like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that you don't miss any new video we upload.